Assalamu alaikum everyone, and this video is going to be kind of explaining the 4 different types of niqab. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to go in order of coverage, how much it conceals and covers. So we're going to start with, of course, the half-face niqab. These are by far the simplest niqabs out there. I'm wearing one right now. This is a half-face. You can find them a lot of times. A lot of stores will sell them in sets. They'll sell a half face and a khimar. And that is a reason why you can find half face niqabs in pretty much any color imaginable. Yep. They come with elastic bands, or they can come with basic just tie bands. But most of the time you will see them with elastic. You can find them in pretty much 2 sizes. This one would be considered long, and then there's like a shorter one that probably just comes down just below the chin. You can find them in 1 layer or 2. This georgette's kind of see-through, so this niqab has 2 layers to it. It also helps too because if, maybe you have a runny nose, it happens, and if there's only 1 layer, you could see it on the other side. So it kind of helps with the appearance of tidiness, or if you're eating with it on and you might get something on the inside, it won't show through the top layer. So that's really good about this niqab. Yeah, that's about it for half-face niqabs. Alright, the next niqab that is out there is called a full-face niqab. It has the niqab part, and then it has a band that goes around your forehead. You can find them in tie, or you can find some that have Velcro on them, that just Velcro in back. Those are very nice, those are very easy. If you like to have more of a flat look in back, if you don't like things sticking out underneath your hijab, or if you're like me and most of the time I wear my full face niqab on top of my hijab. If you don't like, this is hard with this other one on underneath, but if you don't like the ties showing like that, hanging down, it's got a very ninja-y look to it. Ninja-y look. Velcro will help deter that look. Alright, these come in basically just, let's see, there's black, which is what I have. They sell them in brown, white, and navy blue. Those are pretty much the only colors you'll find full face in. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can find them in greens, or maybe even a purple. I've seen a green full face one before. So there are some colors out there, but generally all you'll find are those 4 main colors. They come in different sizes, of course. This one is considered a short full face. It is considered short for full face niqabs. Long would come about down to your hips. And then I have seen some full face niqabs that do go almost to the knees, which I find a little bit ridiculous. The bands also come in 2 sizes. The band that rests on your forehead comes in 2 sizes. This is a small band, which basically just covers enough area between your eyebrows and where your hijab would come down to normally. Or there's like extra wide bands that are probably twice, if not triple, the size of this band. And those are nice because you don't have to worry about maybe your hijab slipping above the top of the band. But if you have it tied tight enough, that won't happen. But those extra wide bands do oftentimes stick up a little bit off the curve of your head. You see how, how your head curves? It'll kind of stick up a little bit. So it's your personal preference what you want to wear. Generally, these full face niqabs are 2 layered. Again, this one is georgette. It's kind of see-through, so it has 2 layers. You can find them with maybe a georgette as the top layer and then a cotton for the material that rests against your face. Those are nice. You can find them with little bits of embellishment on the edges that hold the two layers together. Mine doesn't have it. The layers are separate. But, yep. This is by far probably my favorite niqab that I own. It's so easy. It's so comfortable. Because with these half face, sometimes if you do have them too tight, they can kind of pinch your nose a little bit, pull on your nose, or pull on your eyelids down, kind of like that. If you're wearing them properly, they shouldn't do that, but you know, sometimes that happens. With full face, all of the pressure, all of the weight is actually on the band and not on your nose or your eyelids. It's up here on your eyebrows. That's where all of the weight is. So the niqab just rests very gracefully on the face. Okay, that's it for full faces.